Good morning.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Isn't it a beautiful morning? Aren't you excited?
I can hardly stand still.
Well, I'm off to work. I just thought I would bring you Amy.
Well, I'll take good care of her.
I figured you would.
Are you going to the wedding?
If I can possibly get away, I will, yeah. You know, we should get down to the yacht as soon as we possibly can so we can get dressed there.
Amy, you can do whatever you want to do, okay? But I'm not going to the wedding.
What are you talking about?
What's the matter? I'm not feeling very well this morning. I think I'm coming down with something. Pneumonia, maybe.
You don't feel like you have a temperature.
It won't start until later.
Laura, what are you talking about? I can't see any reason on earth why you wouldn't go to that wedding unless you were feeling absolutely terrible. And you're feeling okay, I can see that.
Oh, you can you?
Yes.
Hello, Lesley, Amy.
Good morning.
I think you both just misunderstood Laura. She's going to the wedding. I thought that I made that clear to you a couple of minutes ago, but I will repeat it. You're going, period. Laura, wait a minute, come here.
Go.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Scotty, what's going on?
It's been going on like this for 24 hours. I had to spend the night on that little wicker couch.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Honey, what is it? What's wrong?
Everything.
You want to talk about it?
It's just that this was supposed to be such a lovely anniversary for Scotty and me. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing Niagara Falls, and I just wanted to get away and to be alone with Scotty, but then he couldn't go. He had to do more legal work for Frank Smith.
Oh, well, I'm sure he couldn't help it, huh?
Do you know that he didn't even get me an anniversary present?
Oh, don't take it so hard, sweetheart. Everything fell apart, and you're very disappointed, of course, but goodness, it's not the end of the world. You're going to have other chances to make other trips.
I know that. This trip was very, very important.
You remember a year ago anybody mentioning that the first year of marriage was going to be the hardest?
Well, we're starting our second now, and it seems like it's going to be twice as hard as the first.
Oh, well, there are always going to be adjustments to make. That's not going to change. But I have every confidence in the world in you and Scotty.
Well, that's more than I have.
Well, good. At least one of us has it then. Honey, I've got to go to work. But I'll talk to Scotty before I leave. And why don't you call me later and tell me how you managed to work it all out?
I'll try.
No trying. You just do it. I'm counting on you. It's all in your hands now. Will you do that? Okay. That's good. Well, I'll talk to you later then, and I'll see you at the wedding if I manage to get away. I do think you should go, Laura.
Maybe.
Well, I think Luke and Jennifer would be really disappointed if you weren't there.
I said I'd try.
Okay.
How am I doing?
Well, let's hope you do better as the day goes along. I'm so sorry about your honeymoon trip. Sounds like the whole world caved in on the two of you.
Yes, it has. Of course, I guess I could have handled it a little better. But then again, she could have handled it a little better, too.
Well, you still have time, you know, as long as you don't have to go to work today.
Time for what?
Oh, maybe to pick up a little something for Laura for her anniversary.
I don't know if she deserves it. I'm really in the mood for shopping.
Well, why don't I go with you? Because I'm always in the mood for shopping.
What do you think? Do you think it'll help?
Wouldn't I?
Okay, come on, let's go to the jewelry store then, all right?
Hello there.
Oh, Susan, I'm glad you're here.
I thought maybe you could use a little moral support today.
I can use all the help I can get.
Oh,
I
good.
seem to be all thumbs today.
Well, that's normal enough. Are you packed?
Almost. I have a few last-minute things. I'll be getting dressed once we get down to the yacht.
Oh, do you have your going away outfit packed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't we run a checklist on everything then?
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay, what about the flowers for the bridal party?
They're being delivered to the yacht, all except the flowers for the bridesmaids' caps.
What about them?
Bobbie's taking care of that. They're so fragile.
Okay, and the photographer, that's all set?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I got you something borrowed.
Oh, how thoughtful of you. What is it?
Well, it's a very old lace handkerchief that belonged to my mother.
Susan, it's absolutely lovely.
I hope it brings you luck.
Oh, you're so sweet to think of it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, just earlier I was thinking how much I was missing having my own mother here. She would have been so happy and proud for me.
I know she would have.
And she probably could have given me a lot of useful advice.
Just take real good care of Luke. It's not easy to find a man you love, or to hold on to him.
Have you thought any more about my father's proposal?
Yeah, I think about that a great deal.
But you haven't decided?
No, not so far.
I think he loves you, and I know he'd do his best to make you happy.
Jennifer, I think so too. It's just that I'm not sure what it's going to take to make me happy, or if it's even possible. Listen, don't you think about things like that today, okay?
Oh, I better get that. It's the servant's day off.
All right.
Excuse me.
Sure, go ahead.
Look who's here.
Hello, Susan.
Senator Williams.
What are you doing here? Did you get the wrong address?
No, I just thought I'd drop by and talk to Frank about arranging to get the governor to the wedding.
I'm having the governor as a guest. Aren't we important? I'll run up and see if Dad's ready. He's getting dressed.
Okay, take your time.
Okay.
Wow. Today is the big day.
Yes, she's very excited, naturally.
So you've arranged the whole thing on the yacht today. You've organized it and everything, huh?
Yes, I have. I still do things like that for Frank, because we're good friends.
Ah, good friends.
Exactly. I'm sure it's incomprehensible to you, Mitch, but a man and a woman don't have to sleep together in order to be close.
Come in.
Well, I think it's perfect, Scotty. If someone gave it to me, I'd love it.
Yeah? Listen, Amy, let me ask you something. You think this card's a little mushy?
I think it's romantic. Hey, what happened between you two? Did you have a really big fight?
Amy, would you just mind minding your own business? Look at that. You'd think that I was getting married again. This place is like Kennedy Airport. Yeah.
Hiya, Chief. You guys ready?
For what?
A free ride to the site of the ceremony. I got Claudia downstairs. She's waiting in the car, and hi, Amy. How you doing? I decided to give maybe you three guys a ride.
Well, listen, Laura's not ready yet, and I'm not ready yet, but, you could do me a favor. You could give Amy a ride.
I'll be glad to.
Would you like that, Amy? Would you like to ride with Brian and Claudia?
Well, if I don't, I'll never get there on time. Is it any trouble for you, Brian?
What kind of trouble? All you gotta do is sit in the back seat and let things take care of themselves.
Well, thank you. You better make sure Laura gets a move on it, or you guys are going to be late for the wedding. You're going to miss the whole thing.
Don't worry about it. We'll get there on time.
Well, I believe in being punctual.
Brian, get her out of here, will you?
Okay. Come on, Amy. Look, everybody's a bit jumpy today.
I know. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
See you down there, pal.
Laura, come on. You almost ready? I gotta get ready, too. Listen, I got a surprise out here for you.
So, I said flat out, you want it done that way, you do it. Nobody talks to me that way.
And then what happened?
She did it herself.
Good girl, Ruby. You know, if you don't stand up for yourself, nobody else is ever going to.
You better believe it. Oh, I bet that's Luke. Da-da-da-da. He's the man of the hour. Welcome to my ever humble abode.
Hi, darling.
Good afternoon, sister of the groom.
Good afternoon yourself. How does it feel to be on the threshold of becoming an ex-bachelor?
Who knows? I'm numb.
You got any coffee for the condemned?
You know it.
How about a little shot of something in it to make everything stand up?
You got it. Oh, forgot to get you a...
Hey, Ruby, what is this? You're not ready to go anywhere.
What do you mean? You don't like my lovely dress and my very special hairdo?
It's all my fault, Luke. You know, Ruby and I, we've been sitting here talking and we completely lost track of the time.
It's okay. I like you like this. It's like old times. Not too much coffee.
Here's to you. Mud in your eye.
Thank you, darling.
You know, I just can't believe it.
Can't believe what?
I just can't believe it. Today's finally the day.
I'm having a little trouble believing it myself.
You're looking very spiffy early.
Yeah, well, I have a meeting with Smith before the ceremony to tie up the business end of this blissful union. So if you got any congratulations to make, you better make them now, because you might not see me before the ceremony.
You're really gonna go through with this thing, huh?
Yes, baby, without a net.
Well, wedding bells are breaking up this old gang of mine. You had better be next.
I wish.
And as for you, up on your feet, right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want a great, big, sloppy hug. Oh,
Got it,
Duke.
baby. You got it.
Oh, honey, be happy. It's the best I can wish you.
I'll try, believe me.
So why am I crying?
Don't cry in my suit. Don't cry in the suit now.
I want you to be happy too, Luke.
Well, that makes 3 of us. Now, come on. This is a wedding, not a wake. We're all going to be happy.
Right.
Right. How do you feel?
Who, me? Cool hand Luke? Look at this. Steady as a rock.
Listen, seriously, you be careful with Mr. Smith.
I intend to be.
Okay.
Look, I better go, because I don't want to be late for this wedding. And I don't want you late for the wedding, either, and that goes for you too, Babs.
Don't you worry about us. We'll be there.
Okay.
Oh. Goodbye, love.
Don't forget the presents.
Okay. Good luck, darling.
Bye.
See you later. Bobbie, is he really gonna be happy?
Yes, Ruby, he's going to be very happy. Because he's getting everything that he's always wanted. And he did it all by himself.
A little nervous there.
No, I'm not nervous. Just sympathy pains. I can't help but identify with Jennifer a little bit. Could very easily have been me getting married today instead of her. If I'd been in love with a man who had courage instead of so much ambition.
Boy, you know, women, they just can't wait to get their hot little hands on the marriage license, you know? It doesn't take a piece of paper to make 2 people happy.
Nope, just to make one of them happy. In our case, anyway.
Why couldn't I just met one woman who was not the marrying kind, you know?
Oh, I imagine you've been meeting all sorts of women now that Tracy's off in Europe.
You imagine wrong, my dear.
Really? Being faithful to her, are you? In your fashion?
You know, I am so sick of your sarcasm. I really am. Okay, if you're so hot to trot down the aisle, why didn't you marry Frank Smith, huh? I mean, isn't the ante high enough? What, are you holding out for a lot more than just a few crummy diamonds?
Maybe I am.
Really? What is your price now? A number to count in Switzerland, limousines, what?
That is your problem, Mitch. You translate everything into dollars and cents. Or maybe it's pounds and francs now that you're moving up in the world. But you're the one who sold out, not me. So don't go around blaming me for mistakes that you've made.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking that you and I had something in common, that's all.
Well, good morning. You mean you're just waking up to that?
Good afternoon, Susan. Mitch.
Hello, Frank.
How are you, Frank?
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but my phones have been ringing. You organized everything for the governor's motorcade?
Yeah, I've got a map for you right here. And there are going to be 2 motorcycle escorts for the governor.
Fine.
All right?
And I have a copy of the plan With a parking lot next to the marina, it shows how people will arrive and where they'll park.
Look at that. You're expecting quite a crowd, huh?
Yes, we certainly are, but the route's been organized so that people will arrive and park and then get to the marina and the yacht easily. It's slip number 7. That's a lucky number for Jennifer's wedding day. Don't you agree?
Yes, I think it is.
Well, everything's going to go off like clockwork, thanks to the way Susan here has organized everything. I don't know what I'd do without this little lady, but then I don't expect ever to have to find out.
Laura?
What is it?
How long are you gonna be? What are you doing in there anyway?
I've been thinking.
Thinking, are you gonna do that all day, or are you gonna get dressed?
No, I'm not gonna get dressed. I think I told you once before, but in case you didn't hear me, I'm not going.
The hell you're not. Now, if you don't go to this wedding with me, I am never gonna talk to you again, and that is a promise!
Oh, sure. That's fine.
Dear Luke, just as you tried to set me free in your Christmas letter to me, I want to give you your freedom on your wedding day. Since the night you raped me.
My God, it's Luke.